Welcome to Plot 27. This video tells the storyline of a 2012 Korean film titled Doctor. It's a movie about a plastic surgeon who suffers from psychological disorders. Dr. Choi is a plastic surgeon who has a wife named Soon-jung. Before leaving for work, Dr. Choi compliments his wife's beauty, but then gets angry because he doesn't like Soon-jung's response. Dr. Choi says that Soon-jung has insulted him, and he also gets upset because he doesn't like the tie she picked out for him. But just as he's about to leave, Dr. Choi suddenly becomes romantic and apologizes to Soon-jung. That day, Dr. Choi tells Soon-jung he'll be home late because he has surgery in the afternoon. Hearing this, Soon-jung asks him to call before coming home so she can prepare dinner. In reality, Soon-jung feels stressed because her husband has severe mood swings. When Dr. Choi leaves the house, Soon-jung's lover, Young-kwon, comes over, but Dr. Choi had only pretended to leave for work to catch her cheating. He sneaks back into the house and finds Soon-jung in bed with another man. Feeling betrayed, Dr. Choi is about to kill them, but Soon-jung's mother rings the doorbell. Young-kwon quickly runs away, unaware that Dr. Choi is secretly following him. Soon-jung's mother is furious that her daughter is having an affair with Young-kwon. She warns her not to ruin their plan, as they only want Dr. Choi's wealth. Soon-jung then tells her mother that she actually feels trapped living with a psychopath. Dr. Choi prepares to kill Young-kwon, but suddenly decides to hold back. At the clinic, the head nurse tells Dr. Choi that the eyelid surgery patient is waiting. Dr. Choi begins the operation, but the head nurse takes him aside after noticing his hands shaking. Outside the operating room, Dr. Choi angrily insists he has never failed a surgery before. They return to the room, and Dr. Choi prepares to operate on the patient's eyelids. But suddenly, he starts strangling the patient because he hallucinates and sees Soon-jung's face on her. Fortunately, the patient survives. Dr. Choi injects himself with sedatives to regain control. At the clinic, the head nurse, Nurse Kim, and Nurse Choi are confused by how Dr. Choi acts as if nothing happened. Meanwhile, Soon-jung's mother meets Young-kwon and tells him to stay away from her daughter, unaware that Dr. Choi is watching them from a distance. Later, Dr. Choi meets Soon-jung's mother and says he has a gift for her. She's excited, thinking Dr. Choi will give her a Botox injection to make her look younger. But instead, Dr. Choi brutally kills her. At home, he brings Soon-jung a bag of meat for dinner, claiming it's rare and delicious beef. Since Dr. Choi doesn't eat meat, he tells her to eat it all. While Soon-jung eats, Dr. Choi pulls out a severed human ear from his pocket. Soon-jung realizes in horror that the meat she's eating is her own mother's flesh. In the past, Soon-jung was a prostitute, but Dr. Choi performed surgery on her and later married her. Overcome with rage, Dr. Choi beats her unconscious. The head nurse tells Nurse Kim to cancel all patient surgeries out of concern for Dr. Choi's unstable condition. But shortly after, Dr. Choi walks in with a cheerful face. The head nurse becomes suspicious and suspects that Dr. Choi has a split personality. A female patient storms out of the operating room, yelling that Dr. Choi is insane. Nurse Choi enters and asks what happened. Calmly, Dr. Choi says the woman got upset because he planned to cut her face open. He then prepares to perform breast augmentation on another patient. Meanwhile, a gym receptionist tells Young-kwon that a strange man came looking for him the day before. Despite his affair with Soon-jung, Young-kwon has never seen her husband's face. Dr. Choi offers the woman free implants, and after he injects her with anesthesia, she falls unconscious. Dr. Choi plans to reshape her into his ideal image. Meanwhile, Nurse Kim urges the head nurse to check the operating room since no surgeries are scheduled that day. When the head nurse enters, she finds Dr. Choi about to perform a full operation on the woman. She demands he stop because it's dangerous, but Dr. Choi kills her. After investigating, Young-kwon learns that the strange man looking for him is Soon-jung's husband. Nurse Choi panics when she sees the patient bleeding excessively and decides to quit. But before she can leave, Dr. Choi kills her too. Nurse Kim knocks on the door after hearing noise, but Dr. Choi tells her everything is fine and warns her not to interrupt the surgery. Dr. Choi continues, but the woman dies from massive blood loss. When Nurse Kim comes in with a drink, she finds the bodies of Nurse Choi and the patient. Dr. Choi suddenly attacks her, but she escapes. He chases her through the clinic, and Nurse Kim hides in terror, realizing the head nurse is also dead. Dr. Choi breaks down the door, but Nurse Kim hits him with a fire extinguisher and escapes the clinic. Yongkwon finds Soon-jung tied up and takes her to the hospital, while Dr. Choi manages to flee before the police can arrest him. The police found photos of Soon-jung before and after plastic surgery. One of the officers then said that Dr. Choi operated on Soon-jung 13 times in a year and a half. The police also found a photo in Dr. Choi's office, the real Soon-jung. When Yongkwon goes to the bathroom, Dr. Choi sneaks into Soon-jung's hospital room and injects her with anesthetics. Yongkwon rushes back and panics, but Dr. Choi injects him too and kills him. Dr. Choi then reveals that he had killed the real Soon-jung long ago after she rejected his love. He picks up a scalpel, ready to remove the artificial face he created. One of the patients screams in terror upon seeing Soon-jung's face missing. Dr. Choi escapes the hospital and kills a homeless man. A year later, the police still haven't caught Dr. Choi because he's performed plastic surgery on himself. And that's how the movie ends. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more movie storylines.